Alright. 18 million people rely on one water source. This is the Mississippi River. We all know about the great resource the Mississippi River is because we all live very close to it. There's actually a problem with the Mississippi River. There's a very harmful problem with pollution. Congress needs to pass a law to establish a better zone for quality control of different types of chemicals used around the Mississippi River. First, we'll talk about the problem of pollution in the Mississippi River, and then we'll cover the possible causes, and then we'll go over my own personal solution. The Mississippi River does have a problem with pollution. According to Polluting the Mississippi River Basin, Small Streams and Wetlands, written by John Devine at nrdc.org, there actually is a significant problem with pollution in the Mississippi River because of the unnecessary human pollution coming, and also different companies are accidentally polluting the Mississippi without knowing it. The pollution is significant because of all the resources we use it for. According to Mississippi Feature, a Center for Global Environmental Education, written at Hamline University in 2007, we go through many uses for the Mississippi other than just what you would think. I mean, there's recreation, like swimming, and different things we all do in the Mississippi, and also just as a primary water source. The pollution is quite harmful because there's too many nutrients being put into the river, and that might sound like that's not a big deal, but as many of you have heard, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing, and that is occurring in right by the Gulf of New Mexico. It's there's actually a dead zone coming, and as a dead zone is where there is a big, obviously a zone where nothing can live. Not a single animal, not a single fish can live in that zone, and that's very harmful to the areas surrounding that would like to live off that. Now that we've gone over the problem of pollution, we'll go over the possible causes. According to that site I referred to earlier, written by John Devine, the problem is coming from a thing called runoff. I know many of us have heard of it, may not know that much about it, but it's where a lot of water is stored in such thing as farms where fertilizer is used, and that water has to go somewhere. It can't just sink in, it has to drain to somewhere. So obviously a place like the Mississippi can be drained easily. And that's where a lot of those fertilizers and chemicals end up going and they become contaminated. Also, another thing that is causing is, according to Mississippi River Pollution, written by Patricia Michaels at greennation.com, written in 2009, there's sewage treatment plants that are causing a lot of pollution today. And actually, according to Mississippi River Basin Alliance at illinois.sierraclub.org, 25% of all toxics released by sewage treatment plants are going untreated. So that means we have no idea what is being put into the Mississippi River at this moment. And also, according to that Mississippi Feature, there was a lot of floods in the early 1900s that many of you may know of and may not, but what happened was the big flood came and many things were put into the river because the flood had to drain into it, and we are not for sure of what has been put in, and it can be very harmful to us. So now that we've looked at the possible causes, we can look into my own solution. My solution is to contact our local representatives and have them make and pass a bill that will have a coordinates of where you cannot use certain chemicals in a radius of where the Mississippi is. So say so many miles where you cannot use such chemicals. This will work because there will be an immediate decrease in pollution in the Mississippi River because those chemicals have no way of entering the Mississippi. And this is practical because there is many quality control acts for the Mississippi, and this can work with them. It's not going to just abolish them right away. It will work with them and kind of become a part of that. And obviously you can tell this would be a desirable situation. We want the Mississippi to be clean and a great resource for us all, which it has been for years, but we want to keep it that way for future generations and to never lose this valuable resource that we have today. So we have established that there is a problem with pollution in the Mississippi River, and now we need to have Congress take action immediately to decrease the pollution in the Mississippi River, and we need to take action today.